Hey guys, Kiko here, Q&A number 4. Thanks a lot for the questions, and here we go. So what are your 3 favorite Angra riffs? Oh, that's hard. It's always like those lists, the top 5, top 10. First of all, it's pretty hard to decide my top 3 riffs or top 3 solos or top 3 albums or songs. It's just difficult because it's hard to compare myself when I was 20 years old, let's say riffs from Angels Cry, the first Angra album. I was 21. We were writing the album and rehearsing when I was 20 years old, and then compare with the albums that I wrote 5 years ago or something like this. So it's hard, and I don't like to do it because it's like comparing different times of my life. And of course, each time, like 93 from Angels Cry, 95 Holy Land, 98 Fireworks. Of course, on those years, I was trying to do my best. So there are the top 10 of Kiko from 93, top 10 of Kiko 95, So anyways, but of course, we have several riffs. It might be a good idea to do another video only about the top 5, top 10 riffs, top 3 riffs, right? Something like or I don't know. So many riffs, so I promise I will do a video playing some of those top 5, top 10 riffs, alright? Alright, second question now. How often you don't feel like playing and how to overcome that? Alright, so I think it's a common thing, you don't feel like playing. It's okay, it's a natural feeling that, some days you don't feel like playing. But for me, it's more like sometimes I don't feel like playing with this guitar, a metal song, or practicing one of my songs because, I need to do a concert or I need to do a live streaming and then I need to practice that song. It might be a feeling like this that I don't feel like motivated to do it, but every day I feel like playing. If I start, I get into the mood, I get into the vibe. So what I do is I try to change the environment. So sometimes I don't come to this room here, I might play acoustic guitar in another place. I change the instrument. So I play with this guitar, I might play with another guitar, can be a 7 strings, an 8 string, something that can challenge me in a way. Acoustic guitar is always great for me, always work, piano. So sometimes I go and start playing piano, and then I feel good about playing, developing something. So you have to remember there are 3 things you can do every time you grab an instrument: practice, play, and compose. So I sometimes I don't feel like practicing, but I always feel like composing and writing something and create something. And then it might be that after this composition moment, I go and start practicing. And then sometimes I just want to play, play over a backing track or a drum beat or something. And then I get into the mood and then I start practicing, or some idea comes up and then I start composing a tune, a song, right? So if you understand this, changing the instrument, it's gonna work. You will find ways to play and practice or compose every day. And another thing that is very important, if you want to get better at something, you have to check in every day. There's no other way. So even if it's a half hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just grab the guitar and start. And then sometimes it's just the act of starting that's the difficult part. But after you start, you get into the vibe, into the mood, and then you might be playing for several hours, right? So that's my answer to your question. Next question now. Is there any songs that still provoke emotions from you when listening to it? All right, so I guess this question is coming from like because I'm a professional, because I play guitar for many years, it seems like music wouldn't be emotive anymore. And then that's wrong actually, because I understand like what you're thinking, because you might be like, oh, I listen to a song and I understand what's happening. So I know the theory behind, I know the scales, I know whatever the chord progression, but this doesn't change the emotion. It doesn't change. Sometimes you listen to a song and you can pay attention on the production or on the harmony, or the whatever the skills of the players, but still I get very emotive with so many songs, So actually, because I'm a professional, because I understand music more than I would say an average person, I think I would be even more emotional on listening to songs, because I dedicate my life to music, and it's because I get very emotional when I listen to music. Final question now. How do I memorize scales in all keys quickly? Alright, so there's no quick solution, quick fix for this, right? You have to play every day. You have to practice. There's no one trick that I will tell you now and you will be able to play in all 12 keys quickly or easily, right? So the main thing is, every time you play, don't go back to the same keys, right? So you're always playing like in E minor. So next day, choose another one, C minor or B flat minor or F sharp, So start choosing different keys like randomly, and that would be a good way to start. So if you play a lick, if you play a phrase, what about trying to play that phrase in thirds, So if you play anything, so in minor thirds or in fifths, in fourths, so that's practicing, right? Another thing that is important and helped me a lot is learning songs from other styles, because in other styles you will have different instruments, right? So guitar music will be most of the time in G major, E minor, C major, the open strings kind of keys. But if you play jazz, if you try to play a jazz tune that was composed by a horn player, it might be in B flat, in E flat, in F minor, in B flat minor. So, or if you play Stevie Wonder songs, it's gonna be in E flat minor, so, or C minor. So pianists, even when I write songs on the piano, I tend to write in keys that are easier for the piano. So for me, right? So C minor or A flat minor. So I recommend you to try to play different styles of music, and every day, if you want to play a blues or any backing track, every day try a different key, all right? It's only 12, so you can do it. That was it. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, leave your questions here, and see you in the next video.